Welcome back to Jay's Smokehouse and the History of Shrooms series, Psilocybin in the 50s and 60s. In 1955, R. Gordon Wasson, who was a banker and a mycologist, along with his wife Valeria, and also his photographer Alan Richardson, they became some of the first Westerners to participate in this indigenous mushroom ceremony. Now, just like Richard Schultz from last episode, they went to Oaxaca, Mexico, into this small village. Not sure if it's the exact same village, but it's the same area. But I think it's most likely that he was in the same spot because he was actually inspired by Schultz's story. They then met this famous shaman at the time, Maria Sabina, who actually guided them on their spiritual journey with the mushrooms. Now, this journey profoundly affected Gordon, and he really wanted to get this information out. He really wanted to get it publicized, so he went to great lengths. Gordon went on to write many books about mushrooms, his experience, and what he thought mushrooms could do. He even worked closely with the shaman Sabina to write a paper greatly praising the miraculous effects that he was receiving from mushrooms and what he thought mushrooms could do. And in 1957, Wasson's findings were published in Life magazine. That was a big deal. Life magazine was huge back then. And this is also apparently where the term magic mushroom was coined. But this was just the tip of the iceberg. This sent shockwaves through the psychedelic community and through the community itself. And then even Albert Hoffman, who created LSD, he isolates the compound psilocybin in 1958 for distribution. This story even caught the attention of a Harvard professor of psychology, Timothy Leary. And so right after this story, Leary himself began traveling to Mexico to investigate this mushroom phenomenon. By 1960, Leary, with the help of Richard Alpert, were conducting experiments on themselves, their grad students, and even state prisoners who volunteered. And this was the infamous Harvard Psilocybin project that Leary and Alpert founded. Their research even claimed that using both shrooms and LSD on prisoners resulted in a 90% success rate of them not repeating offenses. Now, these claims apparently caused a media storm. This is also where psychedelics entered the public eye and became the symbol for counterculture in the 60s and 70s. Now, Leary and Alpert had a lot of issues with this program that they had. They apparently were getting grad students to agree under duress. They were forcing them and threatening them. And also apparently they were found to be abusing the psilocybin. And so they were warned by Harvard that they had to stay sober if they wanted to keep conducting their experiments. And then apparently Harvard found out that they were administering experiments to undergraduates as well as graduate students. And so with this second offense, they were both removed from Harvard and the project was ended. But I'm going to go ahead and stop there for today. But as you can see, this is starting to get a lot more exciting. Now, if you enjoyed this episode or you learned anything, please leave a like and a comment and let me know what you think. And also, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you can stay up to date with videos coming out in the future. And now, as always, Jay is going to go smoke a J.